Hey, everybody. That is day 46 of 365 days of my raw suspending disbelief journey. It is June 7th, 2024. Um, I am clearly in a great mood. I'm just singing my words. Um, no, today was just amazing. Today felt incredible. I went live on my profile again, which, if you remember from an earlier episode, I had never done that before the last time. So this is my second time doing that. Um, I was sent stars on Facebook for the first time because of that live. I've had stars set up forever, but people didn't ever seem to know how to do stars, and Facebook was like, "Tell people how to do stars." And I was like, "No, I don't really care about stars." But that's kind of dumb too because it's a way of bringing in income as well. And two people actually on this live sent me stars. So celebrating that and just like, even though I have no idea how many stars you have to get to receive a payout, but it's whatever, it's steps towards the end goal, right? So um again, my success is inevitable in every area. So when it comes to stars, my success and bringing in income from Facebook specifically through the stars program is inevitable. It's inevitable. That's just what it is. I am suspending disbelief about that and haven't put any pressure on myself for that, and just voila, it just starts happening, right? So awesome, amazing. I followed my intuition, went live on my profile instead of in my group, and I was exactly where I should have been, right? So absolutely perfect and loving it. One realization that I had today, I was going back through journal pages because I was trying to find something, and I realized that one of the things I had been writing, so I know I've told you guys about writing down before bed, in the present tense and in command form, what you're trying to manifest, and like handing that over to your spirit team, to God, source, universe, goddess, whatever, before bed. And going to sleep afterwards, right? So I was doing this consistently. I need to do it again. I tend to like try something new, do it for a while, even have success with it, and then forget. um, but I'm going to really actively try to make this a habit of mine. But yeah, going back through the pages, I was like, hey, I was very specific. Find me two pay in full clients by the end of May who are perfectly aligned with this higher level frequency that I'm calling in. And I had one, and I was very specific, right? By the end of May, by the end of May, by the end of May, every time. And I had one that paid in full, and I had one that was in my inbox, and I'm so sure is perfectly aligned, but that hasn't gone through yet. And I had the realization that right around the beginning of when we were talking to each other, I had a little nudge, just a really tiny one, to share that I had some insight into some people that are coming in, into my Wild Feminine Leaders inner circle. So I had been told that one would be an Amazon and one would be a Valkyrie. And I had chosen not to say that because I was like, well, I don't know if she's an Amazon and a Valkyrie or, whatever. Like, why does she need to hear that? And I didn't follow that nudge. And last night I was about to go to bed and I got the nudge to pull a card about her, and just like, because I was like, what's with the energy with this woman? I swear she's perfectly aligned. Doesn't seem like it's exactly, whatever. And lo and behold, the card that came out, so I had all my decks by my bed because I was planning on pulling new moon cards yesterday, June 6th, for the 6/6 portal and for the new moon, and I hadn't done it, and I was just too tired before I was falling asleep. But I pulled this card. I was like, okay, I'm gonna, whatever deck I grab, and just pull a card about it. And so I did that, and the one that came out was Valkyrie. So I was just like, are you kidding me? So definitely, definitely aligned for this woman to be in this program. And she's still not, you guys. I'm not going to name names, obviously, but like, telling her about that today versus having mentioned it then, and I mean, all in perfect timing. I'm exactly where I'm supposed to be, right? But if I had mentioned it then, who knows, right? It may have been the trigger, because I think today may have been the trigger that had us both realize, like, yes, this is very, very aligned. But had that been the case, she was at the point of buying right before the end of May as well, almost. So I maybe would have had 2 painful clients by the end of May if I had followed all the nudges, if I hadn't ignored that one, right? And there's no regret in this whatsoever, because I do believe that um, what's for you won't pass you, kind of thing, right? And my success is already here. So it's just the timing being different. And literally does not at all mean that spirit didn't deliver, right? That my spirit team, my higher self, whatever, didn't deliver that it is absolutely possible that she did arrive before the end of May. I just didn't really let her in because I didn't listen to all the nudges. That just, it's so ridiculous to think of, but it's also like, wow, that is absolutely incredible. And really just proves the power of it. Like, we are so supported in this life. We're never alone. And I've said that about, because we're on planet Earth, which is Mother Earth, and the energy of our home planet, like, we're never ever alone. But also, we have a spirit team, all of us, who are at our back just waiting to be asked for help. And I say it all the time. I've been told it all the time. I've never done it in this way before, where I am giving a, I don't really like the word. So the person that I picked this method of manifestation up from said in command form, like, you're commanding them to go and make this happen for you. And I don't like that word, because I don't want to be in control of any other entity, being, person, spirit, whatever. Like, that is not who I am. But in a sense of, like, the way that I'm looking at it is like, I'm giving them the opportunity, because I do believe our spirit teams are standing by just waiting for us to ask for help. And we often do not ask, right? So often we just do it ourselves and struggle and struggle so damn hard. And so I'm looking at this as a form of me being like, okay, this is what you guys can work on tonight. Almost like, not in an employee sense, because I'm not paying them, right? But it's like, they're literally waiting there to do something for me. So I'm like, here you go, you can do this, right? It's saying it and like, find me this, but I'm not saying it with any sort of like a controlling, commanding thought, I guess, or intention. For me, it's very much like, this is what I want us to work on right now. Me during the day and you guys at night, right? And them during the day as well, because it's not like they go to bed during the day while I'm working. So, yeah, I thought that was really incredible looking back. And like, I was so specific about that. Find me 2 painful clients by the end of May. Find me 2 painful clients by the end of May. And I kept saying that one. And I mean, I had one, right? And I had another in my inbox who was a very, very likely potential one that did not go through, and I did not follow all the nudges. So that's probably on me. Now I've followed the nudges, and what's for me won't pass me. So just going to assume that if it is perfectly aligned for her and for me, which it's seeming like it is, that will happen. And maybe she's not painful. I'm not making assumptions for anyone or holding that as like I'm not putting that expectation on this one individual person, but I'm just speculating on the fact that she may very well have been kind of quote unquote delivered by my spirit team, brought to me by my spirit team, called in by my spirit team before the end of May, and that really I did manifest that, and I just kind of fudged up the timing. Right? Anyway, That was just kind of my exploratory thought of the day. May go somewhere, may not go anywhere, right? But I am choosing to feel like it's going somewhere, choosing to feel that because I want to create that. I want, whether it's her or someone else, I do believe it is my time. I am ready. I'm ready to rise. I'm ready to receive, and I'm ready to lead a group of leaders who are changing the world. And this is happening, and it's going to be so, so incredible. So I am going to go back and link, drop a link for anyone who feels like this might be something that they're interested in also. You can book a call with me for it. It's not something that you can just go on my website and buy, because it is not just for anybody. Like, you need to be vetted for your spot, kind of thing. I'm going to be very picky about who I work with on this one. I'm not doing any panicky overnight deals type of thing, right? Where it's like, oh, somebody said they were interested, so therefore I'm going to like push and try to make a sale. Like, that's not how I do things. And this, especially at this high level, this high intent mastermind, is only for the right women. So yes, so you can book a call if you feel like you want to find out more information about that. But that is, yeah, that's what I have for today. So thank you all for listening again. I hope that everyone is staying on track with their suspending disbelief who is taking part in this challenge. Remember that you can interact in the show notes. There's a spot with a question that you can put comments in. I see those comments. I don't think that I can respond to them. I have not figured that out yet. And maybe it's just me and my non-techiness, but that is that. So yeah, I love hearing from you guys, though. I love seeing your responses to my episodes. If you want to send them in another way, you can connect with me on social media, Brianna Hozak, or you can email me. My email is in several of the episodes and whatever. But anyway, lots of love to all of you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for participating. Thank you for trusting in the universe and suspending disbelief. And I will talk to you all tomorrow.